You know what I love? What I absolutely love? When we get to add a fantasy starter to our player pool. And that's exactly what happened when the Jets signed Justin Fields to be their quarterback this year. We can debate whether or not Justin Fields is a franchise NFL quarterback for a pro team, but fantasy-wise, that question has been answered a long time ago. Anytime Justin Fields gets the opportunity to start, he's a fantasy superstar. We saw it last year with Pittsburgh. In the 6 games that he started for the Steelers, he was a top 8 fantasy quarterback. All those years in Chicago, right? This is a guy that averaged 17 fantasy points per game as a starter. He was getting 50 rushing yards a game. It's the use of his legs and his arm that makes him a fantasy star. Think about going to New York now, reuniting with Garrett Wilson, his college wide receiver. Ton of targets for Garrett Wilson. I think Justin Fields as a starter in New York, he's got Breece Hall out of the backfield. We know the Jets will add to that wide receiver room as well. I think Justin Fields is a top 12 fantasy quarterback next year. By the way, really good offseason for the fantasy value of Garrett Wilson. Not only is he reuniting with his college quarterback, but Devontae Adams leaves as well. Massive target share coming from Garrett Wilson. Whatever you think of Justin Fields, believe it. Garrett Wilson has caught passes from a lot worse than Justin Fields over the years, and no matter who's throwing the ball, he always winds up with at least 1,000 yards receiving. With no real target competition, Garrett Wilson should get a massive target share from his college quarterback. I think he's going to be a high-end wide receiver too as well. All of a sudden, what do you know? Bunch of fantasy value for the Jets.